It's very interesting information on Q and R&R kill boxes, or Rod Rosenstein kill boxes, resignations, and other things. Very interesting. Let's watch this.
Tell you the IG investigation that we just got is kind of the precursor to Hubert kind of taking the front step. And so as you know, we've been going through the hearings with the IG report. We've been looking at all that. The drop 1552 kind of outlines all the different things that are going to be referred to Huber, and you know that's just, it tells you that we're right here on the edge of getting these indictments unsealed and getting these people justice served.
All right, so the indictments are just about to be unsealed. Some major stuff coming with Q and this information. Hold on here. Anyways, look at the date. This is all on the 20th, I believe, here, 21st here. So June 21st, 2018. So it's taking longer to bring this stuff out and to actually get to this. This is 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So it's taking longer to get these indictments out. They're coming, but it's taking longer. It may take another year or two to come out. I suspect some major stuff is going to hit the fan this year, just before elections for sure. So if Trump has to and Mueller doesn't get his stuff out, I think we're going to get a D class no later than probably the spring or summer of 2020, just before the elections happen, just to really throw the apple cart upside down and to put the Democratic Party in a total tizzy just before the elections. Mark my word, I think that's when it's going to be coming out at the latest. We'll see. Remember, this is back in June 21st, 2018.
Screen here, 1152. So it says, will she be indicted, and will this lead to BHO being indicted? And Q responds, IG email investigation, and then in parentheses, weakest of the set. Open door to Wiener HRC / others, crimes against children. Noose, ref to Huber, non-public. Clinton Foundation, investigation ongoing. Connected.
So crimes against children. This was Q releasing this way out in June 21st, 2018. So this pedophile stuff is still going on. They're going to round these people up sometime and declassify some of this stuff and do trials on them sometime. Will it happen before 2020 or the summer or spring of 2020? I don't know. But I think the FISA reports 1 and 2, I think, are going to be dropped, and Trump is going to force to open those and drop that information out probably in no later than a year from now in the spring, or no later than the spring or summer of 2020. It'd be a perfect time. If it doesn't happen, I'll be disappointed, but I believe that he'll be forced to pull that out and to put the Democrats in their place before the fall elections of 2020. We will see.
Did reference to Huber, plus FBI protection of HRC, plus criminal acts, reference to Huber. What about Department of Justice text/emails? Why did Intel Committee rate sections of the IG report at highest level of national security? What does it involve? Department of Justice, White House, tarmac, reference to Huber, and then we have Rod.
So Rod Rosenstein is connected with the tarmac and stuff that was done with Loretta Lynch. We know that. This stuff is all connected with the FISA reports and the rating of different groups and parties and information and servers. All this, they're trying to cover their butt because there's so many high officials involved in all this pedophilia and these criminal acts at such a high level.
Rosenstein in the double kill box, which maybe Ninja, you could jump into the kill boxes and the countdown later. IG report release does not coincide with true start date, and then info push to of Huber re above scope and size biggest in history, grand jury in place Q. So that's
So the problem with a lot of this is they've had to set up their own uh, juries, their own systems, and own DOJ people whom they can trust. And it's been a long time weeding all this out and getting this going, these grand juries, and people whom they can really trust. And people whom they can't trust and can't support, they've got to protect themselves and have it on the military side and have the military tribunals, because they're having such a difficult time getting it out on the DOJ side, grand jury sides, and these other public legal areas, that they're going to have to push some of this stuff into the military side to speed it up and get it out, because it will never come out easily or quickly on the current corrupt Department of Justice systems. Now, they're not all corrupt. There are some honest and decent people fighting on the right side of this, but I'm afraid that many of the higher powers in the DOJ, FBI, CIA, NSA are very corrupt. You have to be very careful who you pick to associate and work with, because the corruptness just goes way to the top on this. Anyhow, I'm going to leave this at this, but the pedophile rings in these areas are real, and they're trying to cover their butt on this, but I am sure the military intelligence has this information, and it's going to come out. It's just a matter of time, and getting some of these lower fishes caught, getting up to some of the middle class, and then going levels, and then eventually getting to high levels. It may take as much as 4 to 6 years to get this stuff out. I hope not, but it may take that long, and hopefully Trump will survive that long, but it will eventually come out before he's done. Hopefully some will come out before the fall elections in 2020. If not, at the latest, will come out before he finishes his second term. There's so much going on in the Federal Reserve, in the FBI, in the DOJ, in the IRS, in these elite groups. We have no idea what tremendous pressures Trump and his team are under, but believe me, they're fighting for our rights and our privileges. They need to be prayed for and asked for divine protection for, and they need to be supported, because they are going against some of the most corrupt criminals in the highest levels of our government that exist and do exist currently. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Just remember, this is going to take time, and it's not going to be over quickly. We would love it to be over quickly, but hopefully it will get where it needs to go before the second term of Trump is finished. It has to get there, or it's never going to get there. I don't think you're ever going to see a president like Trump again in our lifetimes. If there is such an individual, we don't know who that individual is. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day.